just got the hang of the weapon element system, opened the inventory, and got hit with another mystery: Embarkation, Ember, Growth. With so many affixes, which ones are actually worth choosing? Demon Hunter in trouble? Cabla's got your back. No worries. Cabla is back with episode 2 of the Demon Hunter Handbook, Affixes. Every affix, sorted by category, so even rookie demon hunters can master them all. Let's start with the basics. Press F in the inventory to open the character panel. The first thing you'll see is the 6 base stats: health, movement speed, critical chance, critical damage, reload speed, and fire rate. Health determines how much punishment you can take. Movement speed determines whether you can dodge enemy bullets. Critical chance and critical damage are the core engine of your damage output. Reload speed and fire rate determine the rhythm of your attacks. Each of these 6 base stats is tied directly to your survival and damage. Under combat affixes, bullet damage and bullet damage cap directly affect how hard each shot can hit. Bullet damage determines the base damage, while bullet damage cap sets the upper limit. The higher your bullet damage cap, the harder your smite hits. Smite chance is the chance for each attack to trigger a smite. Projectile affixes affect how many bullets are fired with each shot. Increasing your projectiles can turn quantity into quality, but you can gain no more than 9 additional projectiles. Keep that limit in mind during combat. Weapon spread affects your firing accuracy. The lower the spread, the tighter your bullet grouping, and the more stable your damage becomes. Bullet speed affects how fast your bullets travel after being fired. When using large caliber weapons, try letting your bullets fly a little longer. You might see some surprising results. There are also 2 often overlooked stats: first shot and final shot. First shot refers to the first round in a magazine. Final shot refers to the last round. Many legendary affixes and item effects are tied to these 2 shots. Master your reload timing, and first shot plus final shot can become the engine of your damage rotation. Next, let's talk about elemental affixes. In the previous episode, we briefly introduced the 5 elements: physical, frost, lightning, acid, and fire. Once enough damage of an element has been accumulated, its corresponding affix effect will trigger. Physical damage triggers hemorrhage, dealing an additional 300% physical damage to the target. It has the highest damage value among the 5 element effects. Frost damage triggers freeze, dealing an additional 150% frost damage and freezing the target for 2 seconds. In actual combat, it provides strong crowd control. Lightning damage triggers disruption. For the next 5 seconds, each time you deal damage, you also deal additional lightning damage equal to 10% to 40% of that damage. This makes it a core damage source for high-frequency attack builds. Acid damage triggers corrosion, dealing 100% acid damage to the target. It also reduces the enemy's all resistance by 30% for 5 seconds, making it especially valuable in team play. Fire damage triggers ignition, dealing 150% area fire damage to the target. Against groups of enemies, it can deliver excellent results. In addition to these 5 element damage types, battle skill damage directly affects the damage dealt by weapon part active skills. True damage ignores all enemy defense and damage reduction. Transmutation damage increases the damage dealt by effects such as ignition and corrosion. Final damage is the multiplier applied after all damage bonuses and reductions have been calculated. That makes it extremely valuable. After covering damage-related affixes, let's return to the lower left corner of the character panel. Here, you'll find 3 major core affixes: armor, ember, and growth. When your character takes damage, armor is consumed before health. Each stack of ember increases final damage by 1%. Each stack of growth increases your max health by 1. Growth can also evolve into bloom through the legendary relic Flower of Life. Each stack of bloom increases max health by 1 and also grants an additional 1% bullet damage. Each of these 3 core affixes has its own strengths. To keep growing stronger during a run, you'll mainly rely on 3 types of affix effects found on items: Embarkation, Destination, and Fragment. When your character enters a new area or completes an area, the corresponding Embarkation and Destination effects on your items will trigger. When an item is dismantled, its Fragment effect will trigger. Choosing the right tarot cards can also greatly enhance or transform your affixes. For example, the tarot card, the Emperor, directly increases your critical chance. The Lovers grants you the passive effects of your second weapon and weapon part, allowing even more affix combinations in combat. The Hanged Man causes Fragment effects to trigger 1 extra time. Dismantle an item with the Fragment affix and you'll gain double the benefits. Finally, don't forget about potions. Potions can permanently increase your affix stats, such as critical chance and Ember. Every potion you drink is a permanent bonus. Some potions can also increase relic drop rate or give you additional ways to obtain relics. That helps you complete your core setup even faster. Alright, that's everything for this episode on affixes. I'm Cabla. See you next time!